So we're going to get down and dirty. Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say hi, Jerusha. And so I'm streaming on my Instagram, my YouTube, my Facebook page, and I'm streaming on one um, app that can stream on all different platforms. And so I definitely would love for you to be able to do the same thing. You don't want to work harder. You want to work smarter. And so, yes, tap in, say hi, Jerusha. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. Yes, I appreciate you already, Vandeline Baker. Woo woo. Yes, thank you so much for the love. I appreciate that. You know exactly what to do. If you are on my YouTube channel, just say hi, Jerusha. I speak back. Please don't be a stranger. I speak back. I love my peoples. Thank you so much for the hearts. Man, you give me some love. Woo-hoo. I appreciate that. I am later than I normally would be, but it is what it is. This is what you call. I was on a business call. I couldn't get off. I do time everything, but this was an important call that I needed to finish. So if you don't know me, you're joining me for the very first time. I'm Jerusha. I'm a business coach and speaker in real life, not just on social media. And I decided to share actionable business tips with you. Hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, upselling, the art of sales, the psychology of people, how to follow up, all the things to help you build your business online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag pretty people. Pretty People is my organization. I have a coaching program as well as some courses to help you grow online or offline. And so it's so important for people to understand that you have to love people first. You have to serve people first. You got to give people first, and you can become successful. So the person that solves the most problems wins. And so this is what I do really quickly. I was on that call and I was supposed to be on here at 10 a.m. It's already 10:53. Yes, and I got to be someplace else by 12. But I said I'm still going to get my walk on. See, this is what you call do it anyway. My first mind said, okay, I'll do it later. Now let me go ahead and get what I can get in now, and then I'll finish up later. Let's do that. So I am a professional time thief. So if you don't know, I teach people how to become professional time thieves. I built my first business with my full-time job. My son was a toddler at the time. So all of you corporate America people, I got you covered. You can build that side hustle. Yes, at the same doggone time. So tap the screen. I need 10 unique followers doing this live. So doing this quick 30 minutes, I need 10 unique followers on TikTok. So make sure you follow if you love actionable business tips. You want to be motivated. You want to be inspired. I got you covered. And so I have the pleasure of working with some amazing women in my coaching program. And so I get a lot of questions about how do you become successful building a business online? How do you become successful? What do I need to do? I don't understand how to leverage. I don't understand how to monetize. I'm going to help you out. I'm walking for lunch. Yes, walking and talking, baby. You got to get 7,000 to 10,000 steps in every day. And this was actually just came up on an article that, and if you Google this, they say if you just walk every single day, you have a longer life expectancy. So I just try to get my walk in. Yes. Oh, thank you so much for joining the team. Yes, if you're on YouTube, tap the screen, say hi, Jerusha. Hey, gorgeous. Good to see you. Sherelle is in the building. So I got to walk and talk really fast today. So I'm going to give you some great tips. Write it down. I love a great note taker. So who's going to be my note taker? I need 5 or 6 note takers. So put it in the chat. So 5 things I wish I knew when I got on TikTok or even when I got on social media. And this is if you want to grow faster. My hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. And so if you want to build a business from home, listen up. You can do it with your corporate job. You can do it if you have children. You can do it. So you, one, got to become a professional time thief. And I can teach you that in my course called the 3-Day Ride. And so if you are struggling with managing yourself, because you can't manage time, if you are struggling with managing yourself, I'm going to help you with that. I'm going to show you how you can manage yourself throughout the day and be very productive. So here's something I wish I knew before I got on TikTok. When I got on TikTok, like everybody else a couple years ago, it was, in my opinion, easier because everybody was on here. Everybody was trying to figure it out. Everybody was doing trends. Everybody was doing dances, and it worked. It worked. And I was like, man, this is easy. And then, of course, things upgrade, things change. So then people started niching down. So then there start to be rules and things that you needed to do to go viral. It, in my opinion, was easier to go viral in 21, 22, even 23. 24 was a little struggle. So of course, as more people come on, there are just different ways to do it. You still have a chance. You don't have to go viral to be successful. And that's what I want to tell you. I wish I knew. You did not. You don't have to go viral. You don't. Especially if you're not leveraging and monetizing yet. So you just want to create valuable content. So here's what I wish I knew first. Pick a niche. Pick something that you already love to do. Something that you're already interested in. Something that you can talk about pretty much all the time. Something that keeps your interest, because it's easier to create content around something that you love. Now, I don't believe you got to niche all the way down because it becomes boring. I do believe that it's good to be known for something. Okay. So even though I love business coaching, I also love doing the stitches and imitating pastors and obviously, mimicking them. I still love to do those types of trending videos, and they work really well for me. And that's how I grew my account. Then I switched to business coaching. And of course, they don't want education to go viral. I've never seen an educational video go viral. Never. So that kind of happened. But I was okay with that because I was now attracting quality professionals who want to learn how to build an online business. So the first thing I would tell you is when I say niche, I'm saying do something on a regular basis that you love. Okay. And that's who you become on social media. So even though we love the cake lady, she does all the cakes, but she also does the dances. We love the girl that does the cooking. We love her, but she also follows trends. We love the people that do hair, but they also do lives and they're funny. So it doesn't mean you can only do one thing. It just means you're known for one major thing. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? Please write that down. That's number one. One of the things I wish I knew when I got on social media and I transitioned from offline to online. Now, the second thing I wish I knew. Wait a minute. Remember, when people are saying something, never knew until TikTok told me about it. Oh, okay. You never knew what they meant by niche. Tell me what you never knew. So, and basically, niching down is basically solving a problem. As long as you're solving problems in some kind of way, you're entertaining in some kind of way, you're educating in some type of way, or you're promoting something valuable for somebody else. This is a very key part in showing up on social media, is really providing something for other people. People didn't know. Right, correct. You are correct. You are definitely correct. And so when you are promoting something valuable, that's, and you become known for that person, that's a good niche. And you want to keep doing a lot of that. It doesn't mean you can't do other things. I think people think that. Good morning, everyone. Hey, gorgeous. How you doing? Number one, write that down. Pick a niche or pick an interest. I like to say it that way. Something that solves problems for somebody else. Number two, or what I wish I knew when I got on TikTok. Your content is your storefront. So share valuable tips. You got to tell stories, success stories, and you got to show behind the scene moments. Thank you for joining the team. Okay. You got to show behind the scenes moments. You got to share stories. Yesterday I said stories. Yes. Sale, facts, tale. You got to tell success stories about your product. You have to tell success stories about yourself or somebody in your company or organization. People want to hear success is happening. And if it can happen for them, it can happen for somebody else. So I just think that it's important to build that community by sharing valuable. Thank you so much for the roses. Is that Lisa? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, it's still water in the building. Thank you so much. That's number two. So your content is your storefront. Write that down. Now, if you don't know what's valuable, because somebody said what's valuable because they think they're putting out valuable content. Valuable content helps somebody or serves somebody. Valuable content isn't a picture of your dog. It's not valuable. It's a good picture. Valuable content isn't you showing your dinner. It's not valuable unless you showed me how to cook the dinner. Now it became valuable. You showed me how you cook your steak, right? You showed me how you cook a cake in the air fryer. That became valuable. But just showing me a picture of a cake, it's not valuable. It's a nice picture. That's just posting. That's not marketing. So people say, my content is good. Look at it. If you believe that it's good, and say, does this help somebody else? Can somebody get something from it? Remember, I told you, you got to be the person that's depositing into social media. Deposit, 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 then get a withdrawal. So look at your content and say, can somebody learn something? Can somebody get something? Can somebody laugh? Even if you're a comedian, that's laughter. They're getting something. You follow the people on here that's funny because they're silly to you. They give you joy. So you're getting something. That's valuable content. Now, if you're like me, you're not funny at all. Okay? Unless I'm imitating a pastor. You're not funny. So what can I give? I'm a business coach in real life. I'm a speaker. Okay, let me share with people how they can build a business online and offline. Let me offer them coaching. Let me offer them some courses to shorten their learning curve. That's the value I'm giving somebody else. That's number 2. You got it? Don't say I ain't tell you nothing. All right. Number 3, I really don't have to talk about that one as much. Consistency wins. Everybody know you should be posting. I would say if you're trying to grow really fast, 3-4 times a day. If you're not, you're like, I'm just doing it 1 to 3 times. Consistently showing up daily, along with the providing value, staying patient with yourself. You don't have to go viral. Results take time. Consistency wins every time. So you know that person that went viral. What's the person name? It says so demure, so cutesy. That person. Okay, that person said, I heard their interview. They have been posting on Instagram and TikTok when TikTok came for 10 years. They've been on social media for 10 years, posting every day, several times a day. And in 10 years, they did one video and that video went viral. Now, can you afford not to make money in 10 years? You cannot. Therefore, okay, you want to focus on making money right now and doing these things so you see results. And if you have a video that does well, right, you can also capitalize off of that. But we're not waiting for that to happen, right? We're going to learn these basic things and we're going to do them and put it into action. Action. You're not going to wait till you're motivated. Action precedes motivation. Okay? I didn't feel like walking, but once I started walking, I'm motivated to keep going. So action precedes motivation. Write that down. If you're on my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You got this. Okay? So just understand everybody's pretty much working the same. We're all afraid at first. Thank you so much. I appreciate a great note taker. We all are afraid at first. And so you just got to work through that fear. You got to conquer that fear. When I went live for the first time, I was afraid of social media. I was afraid of, not for people, just I'm not great with technology. So I was more afraid of messing up, right? I didn't know that the way that I was branding offline is going to be different from the way that I brand myself online, right? I didn't know those things. I didn't know it was 4.8 billion people on social media that I can tap into, that I can build relationships with. When I was offline, I just walked up, network with people, exchange business cards, travel. It was a different way to build a business. But I was willing to learn a different skill. Most people are not willing to learn a different skill because it's uncomfortable. And so I want to live in the uncomfortable every single time. So I just did it. Because I built my business offline for years, I understood you struggle to start, okay? But you got to stretch yourself. I've just seen a roach. I doubt that, baby. I doubt that, baby. Now, if this is somebody who wants to go to the block party, I'm happy to send you there because this is a positive page. This is an educational page. You're going to learn today. And so, yes, I doubt that, baby. So if you want to stay, great. I'd love to have you here. I'd love for you to actually get some business strategies and build wealth for you and your family. But yes, so let me know if you want me to send you to the block party, because I certainly will send you to the party. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you for the hearts. Whoever giving me the hearts, I appreciate the love. Okay. So do this for yourself. Imagine yourself speaking, teaching, selling, sharing. You gotta imagine yourself doing it. And so, because whatever you can imagine is real. You imagine yourself creating this great piece of content. You imagine yourself going live. You imagine yourself having thousands of people give you hearts and celebrate you. Okay, yeah, this person want to go to the block party. I love it when you want to go to the block party. Everybody give them some love. Woo! Bam, I think I successfully did it. Woo! Jovan Lee went to the party. Jovan Lee went to the party. All right, great. Now, so you want to make sure that you can imagine yourself winning. You can imagine yourself having, an overflow of clients that you can't even serve them, that you got to get a team, you got to get an assistant. So you got to see it before you see it, and you got to seek it before you see it. You can write that down. Now, what I need you to do as a business coach, prior to social media, I taught people that you have to start thinking about what you're thinking about. Have higher expectations of yourself. The danger of low expectation paralyzes most people. Most people, they're so afraid, because they don't live up to their full potential. Every single day, I'm trying to catch up to my full potential because it takes off running in front of me every single day. So that was number 3 that I gave you, right? Yes. Please tell me that was number 3. Yeah. Okay. Number 4. Write this down. Or pretty person. We already know you're going to engage with everything as much as you can. Yes. I hear people saying bottom up, engage. So I do know that you do have to love on other people's posts. So I call it loving on the post. So love on people's stuff, comment on people's stuff, DM people, build relationships. It's going to boost your visibility. It is going to tell the algorithm that you are using it, right? The app wants you to stay on the app as long as possible, as much as possible. So here's what I know for sure. If I knew this when I first got on social media, I would have most certainly just been loving on everybody at any time, just loving it, DM them, building relationships, because the algorithm figures, you like this type of content, you loved on it, I'm going to show you more of it. And so you end up in that person's feed. So when you post, you're now in their feed as well. So that's one thing I wish I knew when I first got on. At first, I was just posting like everybody else and having fun. And then my account did grow very well, but I would have been doing these things as well. And so I want to boost your visibility as fast as possible. So I'm going to give you a bonus. Write this down. Not only are you going to respond to every comment, but on TikTok, guess what we can do? On TikTok, you can respond with a video. And that is definitely going to boost your visibility. Listen, get in my 3-day ride business course. If you're not in my 3-day ride business course and you need something like this, you need to understand how the algorithm works. You need to understand how to get in front of the right people who want your offer. You need to understand how to start conversations that convert into that money, honey. Then the 3-day ride is probably for you. So you want to put ride in the chat, RIDE. Look at the ride, see if it's something that you can ride with us to the top, because it's the bottom that's overcrowded. And I've been business coaching like this for years. I've trained thousands, I've developed leaders. I know a thing or two. And so it's not a digital course that you're seeing floating around, like a resale. It is my 20 years of experience of what I know for sure. And so I will hold your hand and I will take you with us because we've been doing it for a while. So put RIDE in the chat, RIDE, if you have not seen the 3-day ride. Now, if you want a true coaching program, I do have a 6-month coaching program. We can get into it. So my clients are loving it. Everybody that has been in a ride, because it's guaranteed, because it's me working with you. So of course I guarantee the course. And so if you were to jump on this ride, buckle your seatbelt, baby. It's the ride of your life. And we get to work together. I get to see you, what you want to do, your passion. I get to hear more about your mission, your vision. I get to do it. So it's so important. If you want more visibility on TikTok, respond with a video when people comment. You don't have to do it on every comment, but you need to do it on a few comments. That's going to help you out a lot. Okay. Now that's number 4. Number 5, really simple. We talked about this the other day. Number 5, you have to have simple systems in place. Now, I know I'm gonna have to touch on this a little bit later because some people aren't going to get it because you're new. Like you don't understand some of the verbiage that I'm using, right? You don't kind of get it. I'll go into detail later and make sure that you follow. I'm live every Tuesday at 1:30. I do a lunch and learn. But if you get in the course, put RIDE, RIDE, we get to work together, right? That's the most important thing. Oh, thank you for joining the team. Thank you for joining the team. And number 5 of the 5 things I wish I knew before I got on TikTok was having my systems in place. Now, I already had my coaching systems in place. I didn't have the systems in place for TikTok. And so what that means is making sure your profile has your link. Now, I know a lot of people on TikTok use Stand Store. I use the Linktree, or you can use Milkshake, because I want to be in control of that. And so whichever link you use is fine, but people need to be able to contact you outside of the app. Okay, very important. So use a landing page to collect emails. Use a landing page if you want to collect their numbers to text them, like a texting campaign. You've got to have a way to contact these people outside of social media. You don't own it. I don't own YouTube, although I love you. I'm growing my YouTube. Yes, you don't. I don't own Instagram. I don't own it, but I do own my email list. I do own my cell phone, my smartphone, where I can text you. And simple system, you got to have a follow-up system. You've got to have a follow-up system. You're leaving money on the table. I created a follow-up ebook. You can grab it right now. I created a follow-up ebook for my peoples who don't know how to follow up. You don't know what a follow-up sequence is. You don't know how many times to follow up. You don't know what to say to follow up. I put it all together in the follow-up ebook. Go to my profile. It says follow-up ebook. It's easy to find. And the last thing and the most important thing is to build trust. When you show up every single day like this, every day I'm hustling. When you show up, you're giving value, you're having fun, you're making money, you're showing other people how to do it as well. You build trust, right? People start to trust you because they see you out of sight, out of mind. So you got to show up consistently. You got to give the people something. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's do it. That's what they want to do. They're going to talk about you whether they see you or they don't. So you might as well give them something to talk about. So if I could reverse time, okay, I would definitely do those 5 things immediately. Those are the 5 things I wish I knew when I got on TikTok. Although I wouldn't erase how my journey started because my account grew kind of fast. So my reels went to, I have like 150,000 followers, 150,000 on reels. And then I started doing TikTok. So yeah, now I do all the things on TikTok and put it on reels. So when I tell you it worked well, but I would know more. I would know exactly what I needed to put out because I attracted a lot of people that weren't my people. I attracted a lot of people that just weren't the peoples. And so you want to attract your ideal clients where they're purchasing from you. They love to see you. They're sharing, they're commenting, they're engaging. Those are the types of people you want to attract along with the other peoples too, right? So hashtag to all the pretty people. So I promise you, I will be live again. So make sure you hit the bell Go to the page, hit the bell. So that way, when I go live, you get the notification. You don't want to miss all this goodness. I don't want to be the best kept secrets. I want to tell you everything I know of 20 years building successful businesses and sharing with you how it's possible for anyone who's willing to do the work. Okay. Most people want to. I want to be rich. Okay. I want to have a nice car. I want to travel the world. I want to be internet famous. I want. Okay. I don't want the wanting to. I want the willing to. You're willing to do the work to get there. And so it is challenging, especially if you're like me, you're a little slow in technology. But if I can get there, you can get there. And that's the way I teach in the course. So in the 3-day ride digital course, put ride in the course, or go to my profile, hit the L word, get the course today. Okay. It's the best price it's ever going to be. I promise you. It's only going to go up. So look at the ride. See if you want to learn how to have unlimited leads, unlimited clients that you have coming in your sales funnel every day, that you can weed out the folk, keep the people. Weed out the folk, keep the people. That way you're closing deals every day. You're talking to people who want your offer every day. And I help you start those conversations. So you don't have to be a salesperson to learn a skill. You can learn how to communicate effectively that you actually close deals. How many of you want to close more deals? Yes. Okay. I want you to close more deals. So yes. So in the ride, I give you scripts like verbatim what to say to close more deals. And so I'm excited for you. I'm ready for you to get on this train. Yes, I'm excited for you to get on this ride of your life. Do me a favor. If you love this and you want more of this, make sure you follow, subscribe to my YouTube channel. We need, I think it said, like 275 more subscribers. I'm so excited. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. Only if you want to learn, because this is a learning page. We know they don't allow education to go viral, but I'm going to keep teaching, keep training, keep sharing. So please, if you want to learn and you want motivation and inspiration and business tips like this, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for the heart. Woo, woo. Look at God coming in hot. All right. I got some walk in. I got to run, take a shower, and I got to be somewhere about 12. So I will come back. Please make sure that you don't miss this. Tag your business bestie. Share the broadcast. Tag your business bestie. I don't want to be the best kept secrets. Thank you so much, Instagram. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Hello, beautiful. Would love to see you at Dating. Oh, yes. Elon Media in the building. You guys, good morning. Good morning. Yes, please make sure that you follow Elon Media in Atlanta. She's some good people. Please make sure you follow them. I appreciate the love. And I'm looking forward to seeing you. Yes, I would love to visit the Day of a Lady. Oh, it's Saturday. It's this Saturday. My son has a meet this Saturday. Okay, so we're going to see. But I'm going to always support you. I'm going to always support you. Anything that you're doing, showing love here on social media as much as possible. So let me know how I can help. I'm just thankful that Grace and Mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Bye, Instagram. Yes, she is good people. So yes, you make sure you follow. She's good people. Thank you, TikTok and YouTube. I will see you a little bit later today. I might go live at my